What's up everyone, Sylph here. The whole leak situation just keeps getting more and more out of hand as time goes by, so today I'm going to do a follow-up on the whole situation and look at it as a whole. The whole concept of leaks are not new in the slightest, but the latest development is that another Genshin content creator named Mattjestic has recently gotten 2 copyright strikes from a fake Mihoyo and is now on the verge of losing his channel. And while that is very unfortunate, it was also a channel known for sharing loads of leak information, and so it really is an unfortunate thing. The verdict is currently in the air and it's being worked out by YouTube, but in the end, the monkey's paw strikes back. And the thing is, there's so many leak channels and videos now, it's not meant to be a jab at him in the slightest. If you want to go look up the Ayaka or Yoimiya trailers when they show up, you'll get bombarded by tons and tons of leaked gameplay. Though to be fair, that Ayaka gameplay has been there for a year, so it's not really new. But this is not a new trend by any means. Leaks continue to become more prevalent over time, and it's only going to get worse because it's becoming a vicious cycle. Those leak videos do and will still get tens, if not thousands of views. And because they do so well on YouTube, they will continue to get recommended by YouTube to people who watch Genshin content, even those who don't want to see it. As I have once mentioned before, leaks are not a black and white thing. There's some good and there's some bad. Yin and yang. But as of recent, that bad is just getting worse and worse. You know those 8 characters Mihoyo teased in that 2.0 livestream? There's leaks on all of them. And before you use the argument of, well, just don't look for them, forehead, I hope you guys know that people are casually mentioning them in things like comment sections and on Reddit and everything else. And the worst part is, none of them might actually be true. So this could all just be misinformation. So because leaks are such a gray area, I want to discuss at what point are leaks going too far. And I think this is a good starting point for where we should draw the line. At least for me. Maybe you're different, and that's okay. If you disagree with this, let's have a discussion in the comments. Please be civil, but I am all down for it. To me, the most important part is the planning that helps the players. Things like ascension materials, talents, weapon types, what role that character plays, so we can guess the artifacts that they need. Some people are okay with the entire kit being leaked, but I find that unnecessary since all I need to know are what to farm so I can stay ahead, but to each their own. This alone helps thousands and thousands of players, especially the free-to-play base, and low spenders because they're already bottlenecked on resources. But beyond anything preparation-wise, I find the rest to just be unnecessary and we can just wait for it. Things like banners, upcoming events, I really don't need to know. In terms of numbers and stats and whatnot, I also don't really care, but it can be also problematic because numbers are subject to change upon release. Beta numbers are not final. But most important of all, I don't ever want to see any bit of the story leaked. I feel like most people will draw the line here at story spoilers too. How would you have felt if you learned Zhongli's true identity before it actually dropped? I can think of countless other games and movies that had amazing twists, and I'll be damned if any of those were spoiled to me. Any Danganronpa, Kimi no Na wa, or Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans watching, you'll know what I'm talking about. If people really want to be spoiled with story, they can look it up on their own, but it's getting to a point where people will share these on social media and then discuss them like everyone else knows the secret. That's too much and that's too far. Leaks feel a bit like the DMC situation to me. Technically, every stream you watch or YouTube video is not fully following DMC laws perfectly to the letter of the law, but that's completely fine because there's an implied level of consent when it comes to creative use. I didn't make Genshin Impact, yet I'm using the gameplay here in the background. Some companies don't give express written consent that using gameplay is fine, but they're okay with it because it's promotion for the game, and it is considered fair use depending on how you transform the content itself. However, there is a line when it comes to things like leaks because that is literally stealing intellectual property. But when it comes to them, I believe Mihoyo was fine in the beginning because they were more minor and they helped players prepare and plan their wallets and plan their materials for characters that were coming out. But now we have major ones like story being dropped, character banners being leaked, and there was even one about music that hurt the composer Yu Peng Chen. Mihoyo can copyright strike one Hydra head down, but when you destroy one, 2 come right back up. The community that enjoys and supports leaks will be a prevalent one to stay and is not going away anytime soon. That one was on Mihoyo to quell the flames long ago, but now it's become a raging wildfire that cannot be stopped. Apart from straight making a Hoyo Lab page dedicated to everything players need to pre-farm for upcoming characters, or just a plain roadmap, I'm not really sure what else any of us can do anymore. Mihoyo already sued one of the leakers, but that isn't stopping them anytime soon. That community has grown way too large to fight now. Honestly, maybe the real answer is you just fight fire with fire. You combat the leaks with other fake leaks. Get all the fake banners ready, folks, because Goku is coming to Genshin Impact in November 2021. Mark it on your calendars. Genshin Impact and DBZ crossover event confirmed. Let's go. I like that Mihoyo is now teasing more future characters on their own. It really is a step in the right direction, and I'm glad for that. But there's one final step that they need to take before more community members are ready to draw their line in the sand against the leaks. Maybe it's time for us to fully come together as a community. Rather than being divided by drama, it's time to come together in the end. Maybe the only way that it can end is Infinity War style. Bad guys versus the good guys. Or not, and it boils over in a month. I'm not really sure anymore. But I will say that would be a hell of a story to tell if it did. But anyway, if you guys have your own thoughts and comments and insight on the matter, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to have a civil discussion about it. I want to know how you guys personally feel about leaks and where you draw the line at. I also want to note that a like and a sub goes a really long way, and it means a lot. And I also stream over on Twitch if you want to continue the conversation over there as well. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Have an amazing day. Peace out.